Hi everyone, I'm Jake, and I'm going to show you how to use custom meshes with my VR body system, Mimic Pro, in Unreal Engine. So in the most recent update, I've added the ability to swap the mesh at runtime. And in order to do that, you need to have some saved data for it, like the point of view position and a couple measurements. So if you go into the full body VR template folder, skeletal mesh library, you'll see there's a structure here called SKM library. And that's where we're going to save all of our measurements, which we can take in the character measurements level. So I want to use this pirate mesh that I've imported. And in order to make it work in 5.1, you need to assign the skeleton in the full body VR template folder. That's only in 5.1. If you're in a newer version, I think it doesn't matter as long as it's the same skeleton and everything will work fine. But then I'm just going to click on this blueprint and it should come up with a change mesh button, a measure button, and this SKM measurements structure. So I'm just going to change the mesh here to my pirate mesh, click change mesh, and it should swap to it here in the viewport. And then under the blueprint, there's two scene components. There's the POV, which is how you set the point of view of your character. So I'm just going to set that in between the eyes and a little bit in front of the skin. And for the top of the head, you just need to make sure the Z height is about at the top of your head. It doesn't have to be exact. But now, if I re-click on the base blueprint and click measure, all of these values should change. And if I just right-click on the SKM measurements and click copy, I can now paste this into our skeletal mesh library. So I'm going to add a new index, right-click on it, click paste, and it should now contain our pirate mesh with all of its measurements. And now if I go back to our demonstration level, I can actually just change it inside of the character blueprint if I want to. Now click on this mesh, swap it to the pirate one. And now everything should work as expected. So I can click calibrate, it'll scale the arms, and everything's working fine. And I can still swap between other meshes just using the swap mesh function. So that's how you use your custom mesh. Super easy. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.